And I think in all the touring that we've done in the last 3 or 4 years, that's probably the biggest complaint that we hear from people in other cities is that, yeah, people in this town, man, they just don't appreciate original music. Like there's a crowd, but you know, we always get that. We get that, yeah, this town, like a lot of that head shaking. And then if, you know, if that band happens to come to Champaign and they, you know, they play in front of a crowd, in front of our crowd, we've heard it, you know, so many times. Wow, you guys are so fortunate to have people who come out and are quiet and want to hear your, you know, original music. They want to hear songs that you wrote, and I think that's true. And I just think that this is where everyone comes, you know, in this, you know, 4-hour radius, besides Chicago maybe, to, you know, to live and to be able to express themselves if they're an artist, or be able to go see other people express themselves artistically. And therefore the music scene has flourished because original bands haven't felt like, there are no places I can go to play original. It's all DJs and cover music. And that's what a lot of cities are right now. Like original bands just complaining and feeling like they need to move because there's no place to play. Whereas here there are, you know, 10 or 15 venues that an original band can go in and play and get people to come in and get paid and play and be asked back. You know, it's not just, oh, do you play covers? You know, it's, oh, you're original, cool, let me hear your CD. All right, let me figure out what band you should play with. All right, here's a show. So yeah, it is you know, big welcoming arms, you know, from people here. And I think having a record store like Exile on Main Street and Parasol in Urbana, that helps push people to record their own stuff, to put a record out, because they know that they could play an in-store at the record store, and that lets people know about their new CD. And I think that's just another advantage, that we can support a record store, and therefore we can support new bands who are trying to get out there with their own music. So it's definitely hand in hand.